In mid-March of 2023, the Surface Transportation Board stated in a press release that Class 1 railroads Kansas City Southern and Canadian Pacific would merge to become a new railroad, Canadian Pacific Kansas City, on April 14, 2023. As of today, both railroads will become fallen flags. For many rail fans, myself included, this is tough to grasp since both railroads have rich histories and have been enjoyed by many during each of their lifespans. I thought it would be appropriate to remember both of these railroads in my own way, with a video tribute series consisting of my favorite memories and catches of both railroads. Since I have significantly more video footage of KCS than CP, this series will consist of 4 videos, 3 featuring KCS and 1 featuring CP. I thought it would be appropriate to start this video with the first Kansas City Southern engine I got on camera, which would be SD70ACE KCS 4125 leading NS219, which is the KCS IATDA, into Meridian, Mississippi on November 7, 2015. This was filmed at the Meridian Railfest for that year, and I would be joined by my new friends at the time, Carson Bean and Hamari Brown. My brother would also make an appearance in this video. February 6, 2016 would be the next time I would see KCS power. Gray Ghost painted AC4400CW KCS 4605 and Southern Bell KCS 4100 would trail behind X-Conrail-8 NS 8383 on NS 182. On December 16th of that year, SD70ACE's KCS 4044 and KCS 4038 would lead -9 NS 9316 on NS 385 at sunrise. On February 17, 2017, I would ride through McIntosh, Alabama on my way home from college, and I would run across quite a bit of foreign power there, including Gray Ghost AC4400CW KCS 4620. KCS 4620 would be the last true KCS AC4400CW that I would catch in the Gray Ghost paint scheme. After hearing a KCSM AC4400CW leading NS183 the day before, I would drive to McIntosh on June 19, 2017. Little did I know I would be surprised with seeing not one, but two Kansas City Southern New Mexico AC 4400 CWs in the Grey Ghost paint scheme, coupled to an NS SD70M. The engine numbers would be KCSM 4526, KCSM 4510, and NS 2604. On August 8th of that year, KCSM 4071 would lead KCS 4591 and new at the time AC 44C6M NS 4026 on NS 182 through Thomasville, Alabama. A few days later, on August 12, 2017, KCS 4042 would lead a whopping 8-engine lash-up on NS 384. Some of the trailing engines on this train were purged from the NS roster during Norfolk Southern's era of precision scheduled railroading. There would be another colorful mega lash-up on NS A33 on September 24, 2017. KCS 4822 would lead AC 4400 CW CP 8505, NS 8103, the Norfolk and Western Heritage Unit, SD70 ACU NS 7297, NS 9353, and NS 7705 on the McIntosh yard job. Looking back, this lash-up was a sign of things that could have been, with CP making a failed attempt to buy NS in 2016, and a sign of things to come, with CP making its successful purchase of KCS. This was the second of two instances where I caught a lash-up with a CP engine, an NS Heritage Unit, and an engine from another foreign railroad in September of 2017. For this train, my dad gets a major shout out for taking this video of NS 183 on October 12, 2017. 183 would have a solid lash-up of KCS EMDs, with SD70 MAC KCS 3934 leading SD70 ACE KCS 4172. Another big and colorful lash-up would come south on NS 183 a couple of days later. KCS 4814 and SD70 MAC KCS 3931 would lead NS 1067, the Reading Heritage Unit, NS 9076, and SD70 ACE's NS 1063 and NS 1023 on the southbound mixed freight that terminated in McIntosh, Alabama at the time of this video. At this point, Norfolk Southern was starting to develop a knack for sending Kansas City Southern engines down with Norfolk Southern Heritage units. On December 10, 2017, I would catch yet another lash-up of KCS Power leading another NS Heritage unit. KCS 4182 and KCS 4684 would lead NS 1066, the New York Central Heritage unit, on NS 385 in Mount Vernon, Alabama. December 13, 2017 would be a good day for Railfanning KCS on the NS 3B South District. I would wake up early to beat NS 183 that I'm pretty sure originated in Irondale on the 12th to Fulton, Alabama. 183.12 would have KCS 4843, which had a malfunctioning horn, and KCS 4112 for power. This train would roll through Fulton, Alabama on a 25-mile-per-hour speed restriction due to the horn malfunction, and would continue to McIntosh at that speed. Moving to Thomasville later that day, NS 385 would come south with KCS 4182 leading KCS 4684, NS 7652, and SW 1500 CBFX 1588. CBFX 1588 is a switcher engine at the SSAB steel mill in Axis, Alabama. Later that evening, NS 18313 would come into Thomasville with KCS 4799, leading SD 70 MAC KCS 3933. This would be my third KCS leader in one day, which is really good considering that the NS 3B South District does not get KCS run-through trains. As you can tell from the past few videos, Kansas City Southern had pretty much invaded the NS 3B South during December of 2017. KCS 4799 and KCS 3933. One of my last catches of 2017 would feature a trio of KCS power on NS 384. KCS 4601, KCS 4781, and KCS 4835 would lead this Mobile, Alabama to Irondale, Alabama mixed freight through Pine Hill, Alabama. My first catch of the year 2018 would be on January 14th, with KCS M4668 leading KCS 4180 on NS 183 at sunset. 2018 was an anything and everything kind of year with plenty of good trains, most of which were entirely unexpected, just like this A92 that I came across while riding past the NS yard in Mobile, Alabama. NS A92 would have an all-long hood forward lash-up featuring UP7409 and SD70 Mac KCS 3922. A month later, on July 13th, 2018, a few friends and I would catch CSX W845, a KCS military train with KCS 4126 and KCS 4502, departing St. Elmo, Alabama. Someone would thankfully cut the grass years later. While this CSX Q605 might seem like a regular CSX train, albeit with a CSX Spirit engine leading, this is only the first half of the lash-up. CSX T454, the Spirit of Dante, would lead 3 other CSX GEs along with ex-Conrail-8 NS8345 and KCS 4033, KCS 4771, and KCS 3906 on this 8-engine Q605 bound for New Orleans, Louisiana. The last train of this video is a train that I am very happy I caught to this day. On December 7th, 2018, I would catch CNC 70771, a Union Pacific coal train that terminated in Mobile, Alabama, with SD70 ACE KCS 4162 on the point. This concludes part 1 of the Fallen Flag special, so stay tuned for part 2 next week, same time, same place. Thank you for watching another production from Slater Dozier Railroad Media, and consider liking the video and subscribing if you haven't done so already. Until next time, stay safe and stay tuned for more content like this.